Okay, we're doing inequalities again. First, we're going to take it from the model and then go ahead and solve the two-step inequality from this. Also, we're going to give us a graph at the end to make sure that we're going in the right direction. First things first, we want to start with our coefficients, which is two negative x's. So we're going to call it negative 2x. Then we have five positive ones, so plus 5 there. And then we have three negative 1, so that's going to be negative 3. Now we can go ahead and begin to solve. I'm going to erase this just for a second so I can write something up there right above it. So negative 2x plus 5, negative 3. And I did that because I like to separate my sides and label them. I put a V above here because that's the variable side. My variable is right there. I like to put an S on this side because that's my solution side. My solution is here. I draw a line down the middle. Okay, and now I'm going to box my constant on the variable side. That's the number that's not attached to a variable on the variable side. This number is attached to a variable. That's my coefficient. This number is not attached, so this is my constant. I box my constant and do the opposite or inverse operation. I do the inverse operation on both sides of the equation or the inequality. This ends up being a zero pair here, but I have a negative 3 and a negative 5. Therefore, according to our integer rules, a negative and a negative, when they're the same sign, you add and keep. I'm going to end up with a negative 8 now on my solution side. On this side, I have a negative 2x, and then I'm going to keep the sign the same way for now, but I notice that my coefficient is negative. When the coefficient is negative, you need to flip the sign. When the coefficient is negative, flip the sign. So I want to write flip because coefficient is negative. So I'm going to flip this or reverse it in the other direction. Then I'm going to keep my negative 8, keep my negative 2x. Now that I got negative 2x and a negative 8, because this negative 2 is multiplying, I need to divide by negative 2 here, divide by negative 2 there. I end up with x on this side because negative 2 divided by negative 2 is a positive 1. Still keeping it that way. And negative 8 divided by negative 2 is a positive 4. So now, how do I read that? How do I read that? I'm going to take us over here. Okay. How I read that is I ended up having x and 4. What I like to do is I like to put dots on the end of every point, and then I see that two dots are facing the x. So 2 is greater than 1 dot. Therefore, x is greater than or equal to 4. So now I've written it verbally. Now all I need to do is graph this. So if I had a 0 here, a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, okay? I start at 4, and I'm going to do a closed dot. And since it's greater, greater goes to the right. Therefore, I'm moving it on in that direction. So it's going to start at 4. I'm including the 4, and it's moving on into a greater. So 5 would work, 6, 7, 100, but 3, 2, 0, all of those would not work for that inequality.